everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Running to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button so you guys not have a new video. Running to my channel, hello from me, running to my channel, then welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to be episode for Baddies episodes 9 and 10. I know I'm only doing episodes 9 because I've been busy and it's kind of been lazy doing the video to episode 9, so we're not just doing episode 9 and 10 together. And I was going to do episode 9 and 10 separately, so I'm not doing it together since that episodes 4 and 5 last time. So we'll do this episode, I'll do episodes together, so I can get caught up. So episode 9 of Baddies started with the continuation of yelling with Tommy, yelling at Lauren about who should get paid more. Tommy said, I'm performing and hosting, so I want to know how it will feel when she feels the need to make more money. Kat interrupted said she's performing too. The Lauren interview she said that people are not paying them to come perform, they are performing them to come show up and look cute, which is obvious because y'all not even performers anyway. Y'all just there to show up and look cute, and that's how I get paid. Man, club appearances. I'm saying slow because I'm speaking too fast. I'm trying to speak too fast. But y'all not even performers, or y'all not even big artists to get paid and show the clubs and just get paid. I don't understand what's the point of y'all trying to get to the bag, but all y'all do is go to these club performances, look cute, and get a name called, and that's it. And some girls perform the same songs, and that's it. So I don't understand why they have an old issue about who gets paid more, the host should get paid more, the performers should get paid more, then split the money equal. It's like, why is that conversation even on the show? Y'all should speak about that privately off the show. And then y'all should be on contracts who gets paid more. This and the therapist on the show, which I know y'all get paid the same equal amount, on the same show and Zeus Network. But I'm just saying that conversation should be having that. I feel like they should be having that conversation off camera instead of on camera, because as audience members, that's none of our business to know how much money I'm getting paid, who gets paid more, and blah 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 blah. It just doesn't make any sense. I feel like that conversation is uncalled for, especially not making money, business deals, and all that stuff. In Kat interview, she said that the way the whole things work is you get paid based off your experience. If she hosted parties, she gets her own rates. If now you're not booked, she gets her own rates. So that they're all now going to actually be raised according to each other's rates, and it should kind of be divided equally, which is very true. Natalie asks everybody who thinks that the people who are performing should be paid more. Stunner, Rolly, and Biggie all raised their hands. Natalie said the performers should get paid $2,500 and the people who aren't performing should get paid $1,200. Next scene was the girls on the bus going to the club in Arizona. The girls arrived to the club and the fans yelling their names, they're all twerking, hanging, having a great time. And Krishan Rock showed up to perform. Rolly started performing her song, she out of breath, saying back up to somebody. Then some fan as if Tommy slapped the girl on stage. Rock asked Tommy why she slapped the fan. Tommy said she grabbed my feet. I feel like if she was grabbing my feet, you should have told us that, hey, stop grabbing my feet. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like that. Stop grabbing my feet. There's nothing for you to keep like slap her like that and she's crying. That was so uncalled for. It's like you don't slap your fans. I understand it was all on you and stuff that they want to fight you. Yeah, I understand that, but it's like they keep it like grabbing feet. He said, hey, stop grabbing my feet like that. I'm trying to perform. I'm gonna say stop grabbing my feet like that. Next, Rob performed her song. But I don't understand why episode 9, dudes didn't even air out or show her perform her actual song. I don't know if due to copyright. They don't own rights to her song. I don't get that too. Especially rolling it, performing their own songs. Only times they will actually show that Mike is performing the same songs over and over and over again. That's why they need to show more than performing the new songs or the same songs over and over again. That gets tiring. DJ's car equipment was messing up and Tommy got mad at her, but she finally got back together. Next scene was Natalie, Tommy, and Brody talking about the club and performances that we're having, and Tommy slapping the thing because the stage was shaky. Next thing was Kat and Biggie talking to Ray J Lauren about the club. Lauren says it was good, but it was unorganized for DJs because Natalie told these guys to be prepared for DJing and that she have her own equipment. She said no, I'll just use the equipment. Which I feel like that's kind of dumb for these guys because if you're a DJ, you should bring your own equipment so that if that happens again, you use the equipment messed up again. You should be prepared to bring your own equipment. Next scene was Krishan talking to Stunning Girl about the girls fighting her, and Stunning Krishan both said the girls hitting them, charging them for them being younger and being pretty. And they're talking about the club performance and the girls being hypocrite and about fighting in public, which I feel like that's true because I feel like if y'all don't want us people fighting in public, then why is y'all even playing hands on fans? It's like you telling me don't fight people in public, but you were the first one to put hands on people in public. That's not making sense. And number two, I feel like Krishan and Senegal are so much alike similar because they both are younger. Krishan, she's just turned 23. Senegal, she's 25. Yeah, 25. And it's crazy because I feel like older adults have this thing where when people be like, oh, you guys are younger than me, or I should pick on y'all. And I feel like that's not right. I feel like y'all should pick on your own size and your own age because I feel like why should you feel like you have the point of picking on us because we're younger than y'all? You feel like you have the nerve to pick on us because you're no better, but young. I just don't understand about the mentality against older adults who just don't like us younger adults or new generation. I feel like that's such a BS. Like, why is y'all picking on us? I feel like it's fine to pick us on your own size instead of people younger than you. I just don't get it. Next with the girls getting dressed for dinner. Biggie's being a hater as usual. Thomason, oh, Stunning looks ridiculous. But Biggie, you showing up with a long sleeve jacket with a skirt on. That girl be for real. Christian Rock asked Biggie what she will be with Stunner. Big said, I don't care, let me out. Kat said to Tommy that she didn't do treat smacking the girl. She said that was not okay. She don't pay about that about her safety. Tommy interrupted her saying, I jeopardize your safety. Kat said, let me finish. I gave you respect. You should do the same. Because Tommy was interrupting her while she was speaking to her. At the end of the day, we all going to different clubs, different cities as baddies. Tommy said, I don't give a F. Kat said, no, you should care because we don't know if she's gonna have guns or her own people, her own army. We got crazy people out here. I care about my safety. We need to take this stuff serious. And I feel like she is 100% right. So I feel like if we're going to these clubs and going out of town, we should be more careful about our own safety or with together. Because there's no way you gotta go around slap somebody. And then what if they had their own gun, or people that army, or people that have guns and stuff, and it all come to us. That's gonna be your fault because you feel like you got the nerve to hit somebody, and you don't know what they capable. You don't know what they got the nerve to freaking stab you or shoot you while filming the show, or even not filming the show. It's crazy things happen to people in real life every single day. It's just you don't know people are capable of stuff. I feel like you saying, oh, you don't give you won't give a F about nobody, you won't give about your safety. I feel like Tommy that's such BS. I feel like that's such what you call it crazy. Because I feel like you are older than these girls. I feel like you should have more sense and more accountability for what you did about your own safety, but people think different. So I feel like I'm agree with Kat. I feel like if you want to slap somebody, make sure you prepare what they're going to do to you. Because you don't know what people are capable of these days now. They carry guns, knives, anything. So they need to be care about your own safety. The girls arrive at the club, they see Southern girl eating, not club, they arrive to dinner. That's when they see Southern girl eating chips and dip. Biggie on her interview said, I don't care for the girl, I don't like what she's wearing. She wearing a stripper outfit to dinner, you look disgusting. Like Biggie, you're such a hater. Like who cares? You like Stunner Girl. Not all anything is all about her all the time. That's really, really, really annoying. Krishan said to Biggie, you have an issue or something. We're terribly not to address it now. It's the same way like me last season, Southern Girl said, y'all talk to me aggressively, y'all shouldn't know how to talk to each other. Krishan said nobody has a real issue with you, Southern Girl, you're just a firecracker, which is very true. Biggie said, F her, I can have to say to her. Son said, F you too. You assume you apologized to me for cooling me for 3 days, and now so you got issue with me when the camera started rolling. You walk around acting mad, weird, like you got a problem with me. Biggie saying lines, Biggie lines son is saying it's on camera, you acting mad weird. Biggie said, I said quiet, son said it was on camera, what you talking about? Son and I said, Son said, I made you scrub. Biggie said, no, you didn't. Which she did because she did make you scrub twice. And you didn't do nothing. You was scary. And it's on camera. So it's like, we all see what happened. So what you lying for? That's weird. That's when she said, I was going to fight both on you and you, Tommy and Biggie. That's the Tommy got up and Tommy. That's the Tommy got up and Big said, okay, and that's fine, and that's fine. Tommy got said, oh, make my day. And that's when the episode ends to episode 9. Now moving forward to episode 10. And that's in the continuation of the fight between Stunner Girl, Tommy and Biggie. Meanwhile, Tommy talking to Biggie saying, ignore her, she's cloud chasing. Which I feel like that's such BS. Why y'all always saying when somebody still in mind, oh, she's cloud chasing, she's cloud chasing. What does that even mean? Like, why are you saying she's cloud chasing when she's not? She's bigger in her mind. The only that's cloud chasing girl is Biggie. She's the one that's cloud chasing real bad. They love this, they talk, going back and forth. We don't talk where we from. Biggie said East Coast. Tommy said, do we talk? Biggie said never. Tommy said, I think move like that. I feel like that's so embarrassing. Like, y'all making the East look so bad. Like, Biggie, she's from Rhode Island. Tommy, I thought she's from the West Coast, from LA, but I don't know where type of East Coast she's from. But that looks so embarrassing. I'm from the East Coast, I'm from Connecticut, and we don't do like that. So I thought Biggie, we kind of said, oh, we don't talk. Like, Biggie, you're such a clown, and you're such an embarrassment. So, and she's weird. That's annoying and something saying how about we should all get along, not fighting, and we're at a fancy restaurant, and da. You know, the girl who don't want to hear none of that. Krishan asked the girl, can she can't just move past me, Biggie, because she's not be right? Stunner said yes. Stanley yelling, saying, can we all have a nice dinner and stop fighting, arguing, to eat? And that's when Kat and Stunner girl noticed Biggie starting me mugging at her. And Stunner said, what the heck you got me for? You want to bite or something? What you want to do? That's in Biggie talking, like, and Stunner said, what is you saying I'm mute for? Because she felt somebody staring at her. I just feel like, all of a sudden, I'm like, big girl, I'm like, girl, what is you saying I'm mute for? Because you got a problem when do something like, what's that, like, swing, or do something. Because I feel like you doing all that mean mugging like a mean girl, like a bully. Like, what is you saying at me for? Like, you want to do something? Like you that bothered by me, bothered my presence bothered me that bad. Like, it's just so weird. Like, ugh. As the guy is still starting to ignore her, don't pay attention to her. Biggie calls Stunner a fraud. Stunner said, you're a fraud too. You start talking Spanish when cameras are rolling, but you don't talk Spanish on a regular when cameras are not rolling. You are a character. Biggie went to talk to Sean about her being weird, and now move on from Stunner taking her at the club. That's now going to cheers for having a great night. That's when the scene was over. Next scene was the girls arriving to bus at dinner to go to the club. No, not to the club. Go to the bus. Lauren talking to the girls, Razor and G just got about helping each other and stuff. Next was Stunner talking to Rolly and Krishan. Rolly said to Stunner that she doesn't like how she's separate from other people. Starting to her for no reason. Lauren talking to Razor and Gigi, I'm being classy. You get to the bag. But I'm so tired. The girl's saying to get to the bag. Like, that's annoying. Talk about something else. Say something else and they'll try to get to the bag. Like, that's so annoying. Next was the girls arrived to the club, packed with people, with fans. Girls start yelling as people start pushing among music on an audience. That's when people start pushing the girls. Girls say stop pushing her, stop, because they don't want to make a scene to where people start pushing people and people are dying. And it happened with Travis Scott, the Usher performance they had 2 years ago here in Houston. And that pretty much is very much traumatic, very much awful experience. So I feel like they don't want that to happen. Now they introduce the girls. No, yeah, she started introducing girls to the crowd. Christian started performing her vibe song. Girls started performing Stunner, performing, and those Biggie Tommy started hating her. They were just hating. They were just me mugging her, giving her faces, and it was like y'all too old to be a mean girl. Like grow up. Like do better than that. Tommy started performing her songs. That's an analogy the girls to have a twerk contest. And that's when it was funny, those having a twerk contest. And also Biggie, she said to Tommy, oh, I'm gonna do my big one. I'm gonna beat her up. I'm gonna whoop her ass. But you didn't do none of that. So I feel like Biggie, you're such a culture and you're fake and you're weird. Like, if you wouldn't have that same energy in your interview, you would have had the same energy in person to stun a girl at the concert, but you didn't do that. So I feel like you're such a cloud chaser and you're such an opportunist, and she's picking choose her own battles. I cannot stand about a person like that. Next was the girls had the meet and greet with the fans, taking photos, and just having a great time with the fans. The girls ride the bus after arriving to Portland. Biggie said, Sky, what you doing today? Sky said, I'm drinking. Biggie said, okay, please don't piss me off, Sky. Sky said, what did I do? And I was like, yeah, what did she do to you, Biggie? That was just so weird. I feel like Biggie's episode was so weird, like even weirder. Cause like, why is she starting stuff with people? Like, you gonna cause trying to get attention? Or what? I just don't understand that. That's really weird. Sky didn't do nothing, just chill and talking to the girls. Sky, that's when girls ask Sky if her butt was real fake, which is very weird. Why asking her about if her butt's fake or real or not? Her butt is real. That's the one. Next was Lauren talking to Stunner and Kat about the girls bothering Stunner. Lauren told Stunner that she noticing that Biggie started to mess with Stunner for no reason. Natalie told the girls about performing in Portland. And next was Scotty spilled his drink, and Lauren got so mad. Krishan got mad by Natalie about a shot about the girls being fake. Natalie said that she felt that way that Krishan called her old. Because Natalie said her knees are hurting. Krishan said, oh, because you're old. Natalie yelling about disrespecting her and being old. And now she's going up about her age. And she's like, yeah, but I'm 37 years old. You're going to be next like me. I'm really bitch. I'm this, I'm that. You're going to be next like me. But Natalie, no one is going to be like you at 37 years old. Let's just real. No one is not going to be like you at 37. Let's just be real. No one will be like you. Who cares? And whatever. No one cares about you, Natalie. Natalie went live when Chris Sean slapped Natalie in the face, which I don't understand why Zeus didn't show that. Or we're going to see that before it's happened back in November. It's already slapped before while he was performing, filming the show. I asked Natalie yelled at Chris Sean and said, what's wrong with you? Da-da-da, this bitch gotta go. Get her off my show. Bring her out outside right now. Bring her outside right now. Right now. And that's when Scotty got out and said, what's the problem? Trying to calm Natalie down. And that's Natalie got mad and took her anger out on Scotty. Which I feel like Natalie she didn't need to do that. I feel like that's messed up because Scotty was asking her, what's the problem? What's your issue? Trying to calm her down. And that's she took her out on Scotty. I feel like Scotty do nothing wrong. Which I feel like Natalie is a weak person. So I feel like you supposed to take that out on Krishan. And you didn't do none of that. Cause I feel like, she knew if she fought back, Krishan was going to whoop her ass. And that's exactly why she fought Scotty. Because Scotty trying to calm her down. And then she said, oh, Scotty, I wish you didn't to hit her. Like, it was just like, Natalie is so weird. Like, so wishy-washy. And she picked a truth with battles. And I don't know why. You didn't have that same energy with Krishan, but you had energy with Scotty, which is very much weird and odd for you to do that. But that's it, guys, for today's episode review for episode 9 and 10 of Baddies West. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next week's video. Bye, guys.